I'm in.
So I fire up. Like, I fire up WoW and my fans are like, ah. I fire up Foundry on 2 monitors, my fans are like, ah. So that's where we're at. Oh, good. Everybody's making it in. I see everybody. Hooray.
I do not see anything.
Oh. Are you still on gray screen?
Yes.
Bareback food.
Okay. We will wait for you to load.
So yeah, so my Instagram like algorithm and my YouTube, like I watch like YouTube shorts at work because like by the nature of my job I don't have time to like just sit down and like watch videos.
Wait, are you watching our YouTube shorts at work? Because you should be. On Arctis DD. You should watch them repeatedly.
I absolutely watch ours while I'm at work.
Oh my god, you're the best.
But like I realized like College Humor was still a thing.
Is it?
But like Brendan Lee Mulligan is a part of that. And like all like the people that he plays whatever show he's on, D20 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I legit didn't know College Humor was still a thing.
Well, neither did I, right? But so like I saw like these clips from like this game show where like they fucking crack jokes or whatever. Like it's pretty cool. And I realized it's a College Humor show. And I posted something because I remember Drew was like, "Oh yeah, Brandon Lee Mulligan's like a national treasure or whatever," because he does a bunch of D&D stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a part of College Humor.
Hmm.
But yeah, like hilarious.
Is he actually like good on College Humor too? Because his
So
stuff
they
in
do
D&D is
like
really
the ones.
good.
The shows that I watch, some of their stuff is like paywalled for like whatever. So obviously I don't watch that shit because I'm not paying for College Humor. But like they do this one show. It's called like Breaking News Network, and basically like they all are like quote unquote a news team, and then they read whatever's put in front of them. But like every time they break, you lose points, and you just want to like not break the most.
Okay. I'm Ron Burgundy?
Yeah, but like if you break, you lose points, right? So it's just like they come up with crazy shit, and it's pretty. Like they're allowed to kind of like ask questions in between, and then like I don't know, but it's pretty funny.
Nice.
But yeah, like that guy, I guess all like the people that are on those shows are like guys that are on, or like people that are on D20 that play like D&D with him.
Oh, very cool.
Back.
Welcome back.
I will attempt to try again.
Yeah, sure. I see you in the game. Oh, you just dipped out.
Yes, I could not see anything, so I will try it once more.
Sure. While you are loading, we will do a very brief previously on Arctis for our good friend Tugum, who was not able to make it last session. Oh boy, what sort of trouble did we get into last session with Charlindra coming back?
Rip Tugan.
Charlindra, why does that sound familiar?
That's the girl you narked on, which we now know that you narked on.
Oh, fuck yeah!
So, leading the Regent Lord back to his throne ended up being an ordeal as you all were pursued by various Earth Ganassi assassins who were hell-bent on his demise. And after saving the lives of maybe like 1 or 2 guards, I don't know, it's dubious.
Zero. Actually, zero guards were saved.
Yeah, no, we didn't give a fuck about them. That was not our problem.
You all managed to capture the Earth Ganassi assassin who you immediately, well, not immediately, but after some discussion, sent to Vakaris jail. In the meantime, with that particular assassin at bay, you managed to finish your escort quest to escort Zinvaki back to his throne. And then there was some deliberation as he attempted to dismiss you in order for you to do his various dirty work and get some more information about the Earth Ganassi that are plaguing him. However, Grebella, fed up with the bullshit, charged immediately into the throne, demanding answers. And, surprisingly, The Regent Lord acquiesced and gave you some relatively insightful information about the Vault of Vacaris, how to open it, and how to retrieve your item that you are attempting to use to smash the shit out of the Lich's skull. The Obliteratus, the mace of Novus the Fire Lord. As you were talking with Zinvaki, he told you that the Vault of Vacaris was long locked and sealed, and due to the pact between Vacaris and Maginox, would require some amounts of sacrifice to get open, both on Maginox's part and Vacaris's part. Without the blood of one of the Vacaris royals, you would not be able to open the vault. And so, if the Earth Ganassi were successful, your quest may become increasingly more complicated. You all figured out that the ghosts that are accompanying you, their final purpose is to open the Vault of Vacaris, and have pretty much told you as such. Ghosts, they all have, they all live until a specific purpose is fulfilled, and then they move on to whatever awaits them in the afterlife. And opening the vault, I suppose, is the final hurrah. And so, not only do you need to get Zinvaki to the vault in one piece, but also your ghosts, which may or may not have been a consideration before. They seem to have been very safely locked inside the fleshy and malleable bodies of Kozlo and Tugum. Aside from all of that, Zinvaki has also told you that the Earth Ganassi, well, as you know, are after him. And are after him for blood. And... excuse me, I lost my train of thought. The Earth Elementals that are raging outside of Vacaris, that you also encountered, seem to be plagued with some sort of mysterious black ichor that is currently flowing through some of the elementals' bodies. With this information in hand, but no true solution in sight, your only real insight into what has been going on and the politicking between Vacaris and the Earth Elementals outside the walls has been through your school contact, Charlindra. And Charlindra was happy to receive a summons and join Grebella back in the peace and quiet of your private room. Unfortunately,
with some pasta.
With a couple big bowls of pasta, what I believe was a bowl of fettuccine and then a bowl of pesto. Which, my brain doesn't remember, I don't know, half of my life, but I will remember what was in those goddamn bowls of pasta last session. ADD brain. Anyway, and with Charlindra showing up, Tugum was really nowhere to be seen. And Charlindra happily ate some pasta with the rest of the crew, as she explained a little bit about what was going on between Vacaris and the Earth Elementals outside. I believe we left off on an absolute banger, and I literally just forgot how last session ended. Azrael, help me.
Come in that good. I wasn't there.
I don't know. You have to let us into the game so I can remember. I think we just weren't we just sleeping?
We were just chilling in the room.
I think we're just chilling in the room. Okay. So nothing too crazy. Let us now leave these cold, frigid winds and return back to the warmth of Vacaris. And also, before we get started, I would like to let everybody know that I have gloriously updated your quest log with some very juicy information. So, with that in mind, let us go back to the second floor of Vicaris. And I'm gonna put Tugum right outside the door. At least for now. As you all enjoy pasta with Charlindra, Tugum, you may do whatever you like, but you know that that Vaki woman has ratted you out and somehow has outsmarted you. But she has also used Grebella as a interim drug mule in order to avoid
Getting caught.
getting caught. And so she smuggled all of her stuff out on Grebella under her pauldrons. But you, unfortunately, were not here to see that. But you do now return to the room where you hear voices inside all discussing, well, something and noisily eating pasta. Kozlo's probably very much in the potted plant, snoring away, I'm sure. But, Tugum, I will allow you to, start the session off today. Oh, yeah, I forgot to bring out the quest log. I'm gonna open the quest log for everybody. Boop, boop, and see if this actually works. Ta-da!
Very nice.
So you guys have Destroy the Lich's Skull. Boop. And we've got a couple other quests that are now a part of the objectives. One of them you all can't see because it is very specific to Grebella, but that has also been expanded on. So you all reminded me that you were -1, or excuse me, you wanted to get the Mimic. So I've added a quest for you to go get your Mimic friend and potentially add him back to the Lair. The other one is a part of the this Earth Ganassi line, whether you choose to pursue it or not. But mind you, you can choose to directly try and take Zinvaki to the vaults, with the Earth Ganassi and elementals nipping at your heels, but it may be very difficult for you to get there with such distractions. So, I do want to bring up something very specific for Grebella. Grebella, for your Fill the Lair, I've given you a couple stretch goals.
Think of this, much stretch, very goals.
Including, I've given you a very specific rewards list. One of them you do have already, which is the dragon breath aspect. But there are also other things that are available to you because of your dragon lair.
Oh.
So, one
You
of them
guys, I
being...
need all of the things.
And then one of them being very important, the one at the top, will become relevant shortly.
Yeah.
All I see is mimicking friendship, and fuck yes. Let's do it.
Let me double check, because you all should see. Oh yeah, I need to.
I don't know if that's one of your horde quests, but I'm all for it. Let's do it.
I forgot to give you all permission.
Well, the reward is that thing she posted earlier, and we do want that.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I wanted him just when he was going to be, you know, a friendly little treasure chest that would occasionally, like,
Oh, yes.
bite Kozlo's hand off.
But now even better.
Alright, you guys should all see the Tainted Earth quest line now, which should be a subquest of Destroying the Lich's Skull. Sorry, I forgot to give you all permission to see it. And it gives you a little bit of a blurb as to, hey, what the hell are we doing? So for everybody else's sake, we'll just do the brief recap of, hey, why the fuck are we here? Because tensions are running high in Vicaris between the Magma Drow and the Earth Ganassi. And then long ago, the Fire Elemental Lord Novus made a pact with the Vaki Drow, and it made Novus exceptionally powerful in positioning his Drow underlings upon the key points over Arctis's ley lines. It has allowed for Novus to have total control over these points of immense magical power. And now as the emissaries of Vicaris wine and dine with the courts of Maginox, The earth elementals are beginning to wither, and a terrible affliction has burrowed its way into the elemental lords, like a virus, and it's causing them to rampage mindlessly out of control. And so, that is that. We shall open today with Tugum.
All right, sorry, real quick. What do I know and what do I don't know about what's behind this door?
You only know that your friends are staying there. You don't know anything else. Actually, you just know that Kozlo, Azrael, and Grebella should be there.
Okay.
You smell food. You think it's pasta. Yep. You open the door. Walk.
Well, I opened the door and it didn't render on my screen. Like the room just looked empty. So I was like, oh.
Shuts it. Oh, opens it up. Azrael, Kozlo, Grebella, please describe to Tugum what you are currently doing.
Well, Azrael currently has this little vial of reanimated dinosaur juice and is about to cast a spell on it.
Kozlo has somehow tied himself into a knot of spaghetti while also inside of a potted plant and is trying to eat his way out of it.
Grebella? Grebella?
She's just chilling with Charlinda, relaxing, trying to heal up.
Chilling in what way, Grebella?
There are people here. They're
why
just
I'm
literally
asking.
hanging out.
You said chilling with Charlinda, so I'm asking for you to specify in what way.
Azrael's on the bed with us. That would be weird.
Charlinder seems to be belly down on the bed. There is a long string of pasta going from her mouth into the bowl that seems to be never ending, and she slurps very noisily. And she stops immediately as you enter, quirking an eyebrow at you. The hero returns.
Who's this chick?
This is Charlinda, you know, the one that you narked on, you narc.
Don't remember.
I think you
She
do. It was
continues
literally
slurping
like
pasta.
2 days ago.
No,
I thought you wanted everybody to be able to have the drugs to them.
Yeah, everybody should be allowed to do drugs. Why aren't we doing drugs right now?
Well, mostly because she had to hide them in my suit and they got messed up. But also, why did you tell on her?
I don't recall.
Well, they're pretty much all entirely destroyed at this point, but... yes, so no fun for anyone.
Grebella, you've been willing to drug mule this whole time, and we've had a whole kobold den that can make kobold meth, and we didn't bring any with us, and you would have gladly muled it then?
Okay, I didn't know that I was capable of this, alright? And I didn't know I had the drugs on me. I don't know if you know this, but when I'm going to fight a giant salamander, I don't check under my stuff.
Tugum's like very disappointed that like he could have been using you to smuggle drugs this whole time.
Well, come on in and shut the door. Do you want some pasta? It's a little cold. She holds up a large bowl of congealed cold fettuccine.
No, I don't trust her.
Suit yourself. She continues digging in with her hands.
Do they not have forks here?
Oh, I forgot the forks. And I've been honestly too lazy to send for one, so... Yes,
Yeah, we've just been eating it with our hands.
So you guys are all psychopath savages. Got it.
That
It's
one is...
been a long day.
That one over there is sleeping in a plant. She points
It's
at Kozlo.
Yeah, and he's the craziest one of them all.
Christina, while all of this is happening, Azrael is going to cast their blasphemous command
Okay.
on the little vial of reanimated dino juice
Okay.
and tell it to dance.
In the vial, it begins to wiggle and jiggle back and forth, and it wiggles and jiggles and goes back and forth. And
Is it like Flubber with like the Robin Williams Flubber?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
And you're just like
Fuck yes.
Charlindra
Azrael's
looks over
eyes
at
go
you.
wide.
Oh, you've got it to. Are you shaking it?
No, I
No,
think
yeah,
he's.
you want to hold it?
No. Oh, no. God, no.
Suit yourself.
I don't like to handle things that I don't entirely understand.
You don't really seem to understand that bowl of pasta, and you're handling it just fine.
She slurps noisily on her fingers. You will never experience that.
I don't know what's happening over there, but the dancing goo is much more fascinating.
It really is kind of cute if it weren't entirely terrifying. But for now, I think we should all get a little bit of rest. I did bring this pasta for you all to, enjoy, whether you consume or not. There's still the enjoyment factor of potentially having their stomachs full of a hot meal. But I dare say we should not stay here very long. If we want answers, we're going to have to actually go to the city.
Azrael, completely ignoring Charlindra, is going to, like, their wide, excited eyes to, like, narrow, like a cat, like, playing with its food, and they're going to cast Turn Undead. And... what the shit? Where did it go? There it is. If that is relevant, if it is, I think... Shit, what level are we? We're like 9. So if it's 1 CR or lower, it just dies? Maybe? Question mark?
Okay, Azrael.
Experimenting.
Begin to channel the power of Twilight into this tiny vial. The dancing flubber begins to smoke. And inside the vial, it almost turns to a entirely acrid ash that is now floating about, but the little particles are still trying to jump about, still activated by whatever Azrael has done to it. And after a moment of being suspended in air as a nigh gas, there is a and it becomes liquid once more, but it is no longer dancing happily.
What are you doing?
Does it still, like, move on its own?
It does, but it does not appear to be as rambunctious as it was before. It just kind of flubs back and forth. That's a significantly lower viscosity.
Well, I don't know, but if we were to run across somebody who had a concentration of the undead oil stuff, I might be able to, if not outright cleanse it, at least significantly weaken it, so that some subsequent cleansing could happen. You know, like a big, unfriendly earth elemental who just wants to be friends, but his horrific viral infection is keeping him from being friendly.
Yeah. And what city did we need to go to? I'm sorry, I've been distracted.
What was that? I'm sorry, was that common?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
I'm
What?
sorry, why is this person here again? Like, why is she here?
Because I asked her to be here.
Grebella's part of the party too, Tugum. And she's been more useful than you most of the time.
Oh, I'm sorry that I had the decency that when I wanted to get a piece of strange, I took her to a different room and then came back to you. Didn't tag her along with us.
I mean,
Tugum, Grebella is not that strange. You
Yeah.
behave.
Rude. Also, we're just hanging out, dude. Chill out.
Yeah, dude, chill out.
Maybe you should just give him whatever's left of those drugs at his own risk, I guess.
And you're holding and you're not even sharing? This girl's terrible.
Well, like, it's kind of all been eviscerated into a weird pile of something.
Yeah, I'm aware of what happens to drugs when you do them all.
No, like, it's been under my shoulder thingies, and it's been hot and attacked by salamanders and then attacked by other things, so it kind of all mushed together. It might be a super drug.
No.
Even better. I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, go ahead. It's mixed in with the glass shard somewhere over on the northern part of the room over there.
Yeah, it is a little pokey.
Oslo,
What?
here you go. You just have to promise to be responsible with it, I think. And Azrael hands Kozlo the super dangerous fucking, sentient oil.
Oh.
Kozlo immediately takes it and starts studying it from every angle he possibly can.
I didn't know goblins could do headstands like that.
It's getting tangled up in the spaghetti that Kozlo is still tangled up in.
Your
bad.
greasy fettuccine fingers all over the outside of the vial are slowly causing it to become more and more opaque.
So this was the thing that I thought I could improve my turret with, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crude. Living crude.
The thing
Oh.
that is absolutely in no way dangerous whatsoever to experiment with without knowing the results. Have fun.
I'm gonna need a workshop. Oh wait, I am a workshop.
Kozlo just starts pulling tools out of his artificer bag.
They might also have one, but whatever.
Kozlo was rummaging about. Would you all like to, at least for now, take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes,
A
very much.
much
Yes,
needed
Please.
long rest. All right, Kozlo, you begin to tinker and experiment with the strange liquid. And I will allow everyone to get a very, very well-needed long rest. Kozlo, you can also long rest as well. Just a normal, pleasant night's sleep.
Well, that's ominous.
I have lost connection to the server.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah, you believe that I'm about to have a restful sleep.
Oh, Grebella.
They did kind of tell everybody everything again.
And since
Surely
you're
nothing terrible could happen from this.
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Grebella, you swear you roll over in the middle of the night and to a spooning Charlindra, but it is not Charlindra. It is.
What in the...
You see Narcissa laying there next to you. And she looks you in the eye and smiles slightly. That has all been very interesting.
What do you want?
I just want you to keep going down the path you're going on. You're doing so well.
Why would you... I'm trying to destroy your skull. Why would you want me to do this?
Please. You are but a small cog in a very large wheel. I will get what is mine. Eventually. Grebella, she disappears, and leaving you with terrible nightmares. First, about your initial death, violent and sudden, in the throes of war. And your rebirth, equally as violent, traumatizing. The memories still lingering in the back of your mind. Narcissa taunting you. Do you remember what it feels like when you are dead?
No. Maybe.
The night passes with Grebella tossing and turning in her reborn rest. And otherwise, we will begin on another glorious morning in the depths of Vacaris. And when you awakened from your very, very restless slumber, Grebella, it is thankfully no longer Narcissa sitting or laying next to you, Charlindra, and the bowl of pasta, much to your chagrin. It's all over the bed. There's just no one way about it. It's hard to tell where the drow starts and the pasta ends. But otherwise...
She's so beautiful.
She's just a disaster.
Who does not want a beautiful woman covered in pasta?
She snores loudly.
Grebella's gonna, like, try to clean her up and tuck her in a little bit.
She is tucked, but still quite gross. She's definitely, very sticky.
In more ways than one, right, Grebella?
Gross.
We didn't do that this time.
Tugum,
You're gonna get up and be assessing her weapons, cleaning things.
Tugum, you are awoken by the sound of a light knock at the door.
Who is it?
You hear kind of a hissing grumble from behind the door, but no words answer.
Nope, not answering that.
It knocks again, more urgently. Grebella, make me a perception check, please.
Me?
Always the perception
Just
checks.
Grebella. Hold on, I'm checking something on Tugum.
Not perceptive at all. Looking
okay.
at the weapons. It's shiny.
Kozlo and Azrael, you do hear the insistent knocking at the door now.
God, who is it?
Ow.
I don't know.
Are you just gonna sit there? Who is it?
Oh, why are you not showing? Oh, behind the door is a small red kobold. He is dressed in a neat black hat with little tassels hanging off it and lengthy black robes that cover him from neck to clawed toe, and slung across his back is a tangled and gnarled staff. He looks at you, Kozlo. eye to eye. He says something in a language that you do not comprehend.
I'm gonna say back in Goblin. Wait, who are you?
He holds up a piece of paper. He passes it to you.
I'll look at the piece of paper.
It has a very crudely drawn image of what you think is Grebella. Just her face. In like a terrible kobold portrait style.
Like a crayon drawing.
Like the
Is
map.
it like our map drawing?
Yeah, it's about this similar quality.
Rebella, I think you have another fan.
Oh, what?
This one brought something for you to sign, I think.
Well, fed. I don't know.
Kazla will hand her the portrait and go back to his potted plant and
Oh,
oil.
hey!
She will say, hello, what do you need? In Draconic to him.
The kobold says back in Draconic, hello, yes, my queen, may I enter?
Yes.
Thank you.
He's coming in, by the way.
It
Wow,
appears
you
that
guys have really been doing
No.
some stuff.
your minions are
You're
not yet
starting a
trained in
harp?
Draconic.
What was that?
Is Grebella starting a harem?
He
The little wizard. Look
He
at him.
waddles in, very self-importantly. He gives you a somewhat elegant bow.
No, hello.
She bows back, being a complete idiot.
And greetings to you. My name is Mies. Mies Kigna. At your service.
Oh, you working for me these days? That's cool.
I am. In fact, I was at your cave when a summons appeared. You had a request? It also came with a very delightful candelabra.
Oh yeah, that's for the horde.
Wonderful. Well, since you appear to be lacking in, well, appropriate communications with your minions thus far, I am here to fill that hole. As I am Kobold Wizard Supreme.
Oh, holy shit, I do have a wizard.
Would you have me in your service, milady?
Oh, heck yeah. Wizard kobold, nothing terrible could come of that.
As I understand it, you are still very early in your ascension. He looks you up and down. No matter, that is why Ms. is here. You may translate for your friends in the lesser tongue while I speak.
Hey, everybody, look, I got a wizard kobold now. They talk a lot fancier than when we were last there, man. Holy crap.
Oh, is he the one who came from the horde?
Yeah, they got the candelabra in their note. He's here to help me, I guess.
Oh, goody. Where's Puppy?
Is he like a union rep?
Oh, yeah, hello, wizard friend. Did you bring Puppy?
I have brought something even better, and that is a gift of knowledge.
I
He,
don't understand what he's saying, Grebella.
He said he brought something better, a gift of knowledge.
That
Better
doesn't
than
sound better.
And, we'll give him a second. You know how these guys are.
Do you think they killed it, Azrael? Do you think they killed your puppy?
Well, what
I'm
is
not
their
concerned
knowledge
about them
do?
killing the puppy.
Well, as my queen, you are still young and in a burgeoningly fleshy form. Until you are able to sprout wings and fly yourself, it would be incredibly difficult for you to get back to your lair to populate it with gold and gems, especially while you are down here in Vicaris. But I was very delighted to hear that you were down in Vacaris, and, well, more than happy to make the trip. Well, you see, Vacaris sits on some very powerful ley lines. And
Oh yeah, we learned about those.
that's not just it, but if you recall, you have a cauldron in your lair that is also connected to one of these lines. Now,
Oh, I do have a cauldron. Yeah.
he holds up
Is
his finger.
Grebella talking in Common or in Draconic?
I think we're talking in Draconic.
He
She's trying to
only
figure out
speaks.
what's...
He only speaks in Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ezra
trying-
eyes
I'm
just
trying-
keep narrowing until they're just the tiniest of slits.
I think he brought me something. Also, I think I'm gonna learn how to fly. I don't know what's happening. Hold on, let me keep talking to him. Well,
I
okay.
don't speak Draconic, but this guy sounds pretentious as shit.
Yeah,
The most
I mean,
pretentious barking and yipping.
Look, I have a fancy boy now. Okay, he's very fancy.
Grebella pats my head.
Yip, yip.
Yip yip.
Yip.
Which one of your sex slaves is more fancy? This one or the one on the bed?
This is not a. This is a. Anyway, sir, please continue telling me what I need to know.
Well, to spare you the boring arcane details, he busts out what looks like a small, short rod. Coslow, you are immediately interested. Please make me an Arcana check.
Super interested in this guy's short rod.
Oh, Coslow, there is a very expensive-looking sapphire in the tip of that rod, and on the bottom of it is also a dark blue borean shard, and in between, the rod is inscribed and gilded with both magical runes, gold, and, well, it's probably worth a small fortune. And as he...
It was it! Was it?
Please,
No, you
have-
just pulled it out.
Please have your minion do not touch the delicate machinery with your goblin fingers. It requires a delicate touch.
Yeah, bark! Yip, yip, yip! What is it?
I will not deign my
He wants you to
self
wash
speak.
your hands first, but he's explaining what this cool thing is.
I will not
Cosmo
have
starts
this.
licking his hands clean.
I will not have this goblin. Oh my god, please. No, you cannot touch it. He's going to tinker with it. It has very specific calibration.
Okay, he just wants to know what it does. Then he won't tinker with it.
It's a lay focusing rod. Borrowing arcane explanations aside, it should allow you relatively quicker transport between your lair and some of the more powerful portals in Vacaris.
Oh, he's saying this stick means I can go visit my horde quickie, fast.
This is one other half of a ley line divining rod. The other one, well, it kind of stuck somewhere around your cauldron hoard, wherever I could find a very powerful arc of magic. And if you were to, say, find a portal of sufficient power, you could use that instead of crossing over to the another plane. You could just merely use that to go back to your lair with some haste.
Basically, this means I could go visit the place, my cave really quickly. Which will be good, because, like, you know, your ex-bartender's making us potions and stuff.
He nods. Yes, Kaz is quite happy. He's doing quite well. But you, he hands you the leyline divining rod.
Grebella holds it as if she has never held a staff before, because she has never held a staff before.
The instructions are as such. Find the runes inscribed on the ground and strike this rod directly into the center of it. Directly into the center.
I gotta tap this into a rune on the ground very much in the center. He's emphasizing the center.
Yes, do not go slightly to the left, nor to the right, nor to the north, unless you want to quickly find yourself traversing the ley lines of somewhere deep under the oceans of Arctis.
Center or go for big swim. Yes, big cold death swim.
I mean, you could probably YOLO swag it and just hammer it home anywhere for the lols. But I don't
Where did you
suggest
learn YOLO swag?
Your kobolds are, frankly, not very educated.
No, you're. I think you might be smarter than me.
Oh, why, no, my dear. I merely specialize in a different area of expertise. I would not dare say I even match you in power, let alone beauty.
Oh, shucks.
I am but your humble servant. Now, where shall we slam home this ley line? He looks
You guys
around.
want to go back to the cave real quick?
You're gonna drop off these 2 slaves?
What? There are no slaves here! Azrael wants to see his puppy, and this means we can go presto pet the puppy-o.
Charlindra is pulling out dried bits of fettuccine from her hair. I speak Draconic, by the way. If he's looking for a portal, there's definitely a couple in the obsidian halls. I could do this for you.
Wizard
Tugum just
friend.
looks at Charlindra like
But I want
basically
Tugum.
struggling to get together
She looks directly at Tugum, but I want Tugum to apologize.
for what?
Was she saying that in
What was
Draconic?
happening?
No, she says it in common.
Apologize for what?
For narking, you narkster!
What are you talking about?
Yes, that's all that is getting in the way of you instantly teleporting back to your cave. And all you have to say is, I'm...
Yeah, we're stuck here forever.
Well, guess you'll be walking.
Dugum, come on.
Seems like it.
You're
To be
like
fair, I did find that one portal while we were in there. Could
Yeah,
we just
there was-
use that one?
Ooh.
Maybe, but...
But also, Tugum, you should apologize.
Yeah, Mr. Anybody should be able to do drugs if they want to.
Yes, if it wasn't
For
for
the
the
record-
fact
for
that I
the
have
record-
a
for the record,
massively
she-
giant brain.
For the record, she told them that I narked on her?
Yeah, because
Yes.
she found out.
Because she's the best student and she hid her drugs in my shoulder pads.
So did she get in trouble then?
No,
No.
Grebella. She smuggled all of her drugs onto Grebella, and so when they searched her room, they found nothing. Everything's on
Yeah,
Grebella.
apparently they don't like you now.
So what's
Yeah.
the problem?
She just wants an apology, man.
She looks at her fingernails. You mildly inconvenienced me, and I feel like that warrants an apology.
Did I mildly inconvenience you, or all the fettuccine in your hair mildly inconvenienced you?
Oh no, this isn't an inconvenience. This is a feature. She crunches on some fettuccine.
Saving it for later. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
She gives you
Yeah,
a
you
thumbs
can't
up.
really judge her if you're not judging him.
I'm waiting.
How do Vakis live to be?
Older than orcs.
Half orc.
Half as much.
Well, see you on the other side.
Dude, I don't want to walk past all the lava shit again, please.
Have your slaves carry you.
What if we just don't bring 2 of them?
Oh, that's an idea. Have we thought about that one before?
Only every day?
Wait a
Do
minute.
you want to come
Who
or
brought
not?
him back from that mountain when we left him behind sleeping on the top of that mountain?
Who did do that? I want answers, names, numbers. Listen.
Flashback.
to
Flashback back.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, you know, you being a troublemaker and me being a troublemaker, and let's just say, for now, we could truce?
I will truce on one condition and one condition only.
What is that?
God.
Name your term.
I want some of your fucking drugs.
Hmm.
And I want the good ones too, not the stepped on shit that you sell at school.
I'm currently very low on joy, so if you are willing to potentially accompany me for...
Well, the kobold's also got drugs. Maybe she could check those out.
There's only very specific things I'm willing to dabble with. One of them requiring a very expensive ingredient, a concentrated borean shard of joy that is essentially powderized and then mixed with various hallucinogens.
Oh. Wait, is that what you gave me?
She thinks. Yes, actually, it is the magic of the borean shard and the joy that allows it to permeate even an unliving vessel. It is a magical effect as opposed to something that's more natural or homegrown.
Grebella reaches into her bag and gives you one Phaetus. Let me see if I can do the tradey thingy.
But I warn you, Tugam, if you are interested in partaking of this particular trade, you must be willing to get your hands dirty. Well, what of it? Do you have morals?
Hold on, I'm trading Grebella drugs right now.
Oh.
Drug trade
Drug trade.
completed.
I would need someone who's both charismatic, knows how to steer conversation,
Check.
and can be discreet.
Tugam is none of those things.
You'd have to work on the last one at the very least. He occasionally pulls some stuff off.
I don't think any of us here are any of those things.
Well, especially not you, Kozlo. Now I'm starting to hear that you have a name for yourself. And, well, if you're interested in getting into the criminal circle of things, then you're going to have to learn some soft skills, like subtlety and discretion.
That's fair.
Lady, I make bombs!
But what if you made a bomb of drugs?
Now we're cooking.
I'm just saying, you can take it to the next level.
Well, that one, she points at Kozlo, already has connections that I apparently don't even have. But Tugam, if you're willing to embroil yourself in a little bit of debauchery, I'm willing to guide you down that point.
Fine.
But no narking. And you know, if you double-cross me, Tugam, I will kill you, your entire family, your children, your lineage, and everyone you've ever loved.
Holy shit, lady, dial it down a bit!
Don't fuck
I'm not
with
even
me,
mad,
Tugam.
I'm just impressed.
I'm warning you. But if we have that mutual understanding, then we are perfectly copacetic.
I posted what I'm doing right now in Discord.
I am not nobody! Well, all right. I'm willing to accept that as an apology. And I look forward to our future friendship.
Not friends. Wasn't an apology.
Yeah, stay spicy, Tugam. We're going to need that fire in your heart for future negotiations.
Alright, Mr. Wizard Friendly, this beautiful lady, Miss Charlinda, is gonna show us where to go.
Very well. I shall hand the ley line focuser to this one. He
Get a mop, Grebella. Jesus.
hands it over to Charlinda. She looks it over. Curious.
Pretty cool, right? I'm kind of curious if this is what you brought me. What the hell is back home, man?
Well, if you would be willing to take me, I'm also intensely curious about your home, Grebella.
Well, it's just, where my dragon horde is. Did I tell you I'm kind of a dragon?
You mentioned that. I thought it was just kind of a, ooh, I'm a dragon. And then you make growling. Oh, right, we're still in mixed company. But you meant like literally.
Dragon ass, more like it. What are we doing?
Oh, right.
I am a dragon, but yes, this puff it. I'm gonna shut the door in my own face.
Wait, Grebella, come back.
Oh, sorry.
I will go plant this in the obsidian halls. You can stay here with your little friend, and, well, you'll probably know when I slam this thing home.
No. Wait, is that how that works?
Is she taking the rod?
Choose.
But then how do we go through the portal?
Miz clears his throat. And I, for one, will, once she slams it home, connect it and, for a brief moment, will be able to summon the power in order to give Grebella the ability to blah, 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 arcane stuff.
Nobody understands what you're saying.
Bark, bark, bark!
He said something about, she slams down the thing, he's gonna also do it, and then I can do magic, which is kind of terrifying, actually.
I will open a portal here once you slam it home. It focuses the two areas into a particular point. And then once I fuse this power with Grebella's, well, dragon essence, she will be able to take whoever she likes back to her den.
Oh, like I could just presto, poofo, take everybody home?
It is It will be relatively taxing as your power is not fully realized yet. But you will be able to go back and forth with some effort. And as you grow more powerful, it may be more areas may become open to you.
Grebella.
If I become more powerful, this means we can visit Puppy whenever you want. And right now we can bring him with us, too, once we do all this stuff.
Yes, that's all well and good, but as your physician...
Yeah.
Are you sure you really want to be tying more things to your essence? It's kind of pretty load-bearing as it is.
Miz clears his throat. He clearly understands, but has not mentioned any of the potential complications. Everyone who's paying attention to the kobold can make me an insight check. I was holding on to like a quasi-burp that whole time. Oof, that's not happening, Tugum.
Don't worry, I'm sure during a fucking huge boss fight, I'll fucking roll a nat 20 like that.
I think the natural 20, 19.
Coslow, yeah, -1. There are physical powers, like exploding things into bombs. Things that can be relatively and easily calculated by volume. The goblin brain is whirring. Things like ley lines, especially, are highly volatile sources of power, not easily quantified and not easily contained. And when you add such variables like Grebella and her burgeoning power, essentially this kobold is trying to channel an immense amount of magical power briefly through Grebella. These things are usually not without incredible risk.
Just imagining Kozlo with, like, the meme with the scientific notation floating around his head. Like, very, very, like, scowl on his face, trying to figure everything out.
You already know that just due to the magical fluctuations of Arctis itself, that's what's bringing Reborn back into the world. But even a magical fluctuation like this could do something that would equate wild magic, potentially causing outrageous consequences.
Oh, I do love a wild magic surge.
That is what Mr. Adriel said, right? Could this I do got a lot going on.
Kozlo like slides up next to Grebella, like even though he's a quarter of her size, like tries to act like he's like putting his arm around her, like leaning in, like a shady like back alley dealer or something.
Hey, I got what you need.
Have you ever been considered becoming a bum? Because I think that's about what we're looking at here.
Yes, I dare say there are potential for unforeseen
Bark, bark,
consequences. However, you are powerful and beautiful, and you will be totally fine. I
Hey,
have
look at
full-
me, I'm a kobold. I like to talk in ways no one else can friggin' understand.
Do you speak common, bud?
He immediately gets defensive. My queen, you wish for me to entertain these low-born scum with the common tongue?
Yeah, they're my best friends.
Can I attempt to cast Detect Thoughts on him?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I've had enough of this little rat.
So yes.
Tugum can detect thoughts, okay. DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, okay.
He's a wizard, so it's probably gonna be bad, but... Ooh, let's go!
He
Oh,
fails.
shit.
Tugum, what kind of things are you scanning the surface of his thoughts for?
I mean, so since obviously I don't speak Draconic, I don't really know what he's been saying. I just kind of have what Grebella has kind of been translating. So I want to know if, like, what she's been translating as he's been saying are true to what he's actually thinking.
Okay. First thing, when you are sifting through his surface thoughts, when he's looking at Grebella, he doesn't see the human that you see in front of her. He, in his mind's eye, he sees a big dragon in front of him. Essentially just a large red dragon looking down on him. So that, to start off with, he's probably in some sort of, I don't know, insane delusion, possibly doing drugs, I don't know, maybe it's just reverence. Either way, what you detect with his thoughts, the absolute amount of power he is trying to send through Grebella right now is risky, to say the least, and potentially deadly if it goes wrong. Grebella does not have any sort of knowledge of magic or the arcane, and we're just kind of going off the kobold's feelings. He's essentially trying to jumpstart her draconic abilities with a nuclear power plant. It seems very excessive.
And while I'm detecting thoughts, can I see if he thinks whether or not she's going to die doing this? Like, does he believe she'll survive this, or does he believe that she's probably going to die doing this?
So he thinks that there is a chance that she could die doing this. However, he does not care if she dies, because if she dies, then she was not strong enough to be the queen. So if she lives, then everything is fine. But if she dies, then that's an oh well, like, then she wasn't the one. So he doesn't seem to care. Either way, he comes out on top.
Okay.
But right now, the quicker he can get Grebella to ascend to a dragon form, the more he benefits.
Or die trying.
Yeah, or die trying. The more that this kobold will benefit.
Okay. So, everybody, and specifically Grebella, good news, bad news. Good news is I know what the little rat is thinking. Oh, side note, can I see in his thoughts if he knows how to speak common?
He does. He does.
Oh, okay, here we go. Good news is the little rat speaks common and can understand us and is choosing not to speak to us.
Yeah, he's a little
He's a little rat, got it. And bad news, Grebella, is he thinks that you may or may not be the one true queen, whatever that means to you, I don't know. But he's trying to like jumpstart turning you into a giant dragon. I don't know if giant dragon is like your thing, All I know is what I see in front of me, which is somebody who's thirsty for fettuccine addicts.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, I calls him like I sees him. And this could kill you. Like, for real, could kill you. But since I'm also basically your side piece's guinea pig and I could also die, we can be in this together. Death Pact, you down?
Grebella stops and thinks about it.
The
I mean,
kobold
honestly-
is wringing his hands together nervously.
Is there anything we could do to, like, lessen the chance of me dying? Because
Yeah.
as much as that would solve a lot of problems,
Yes. Great comment. Love the feedback. My idea is we kill the rat, we take his wand, we give that to Kozlo, and then we just go blow stuff up ourselves.
But wait, I thought Charlindra already had it, and the kobold wasn't going to use it.
yeah,
Okay, well then we can just kill the rat regardless.
we're not killing the rat.
So you admit he is a rat?
Have you ever seen a rat, Tugum?
Yeah, it looks like this fucking kobold.
You can command rats. You cannot command this wonderful little creature.
This large green one speaks blasphemy.
Bark, bark, yip, yip. Shut up, the adults are talking.
I think he's talking in common now.
No, he's not. He does not have that voice in common. In common, he's going to sound very different.
All right, buddy. I need you to start talking in common so we can come to a decision, okay?
No.
Yes.
Yes, my queen.
What?
Thank you.
Was that so hard? Jesus. I hate this. I hate comment.
she pats him
It's
on the
so pointy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is kind of pointy.
What?
He wants to know if there are things we could do to make it less likely that I die.
Well, there is significant magic. Perhaps if you dissipate the magic, it will be better? You...
He sniffs you.
Do you know any sort of magical spell?
I mean, I can make fire shit out of my hands and swords out of my body. I usually just whack people with this.
And she like slaps the mace on the ground next to him to scare the shit out of him because he's being pretentious.
Ah! Ugh. Well, we could potentially form some sort of arcane circle and have the power distributed through your friends.
Will I kill them?
Like chain lightning. Hits harder, first target. Very weak on the last. But not as bad as full lightning bolt. Ugh, why you make me speak common?
Are you a shaman?
No.
He's like a wizard.
I hate speaking in this dreadful tone.
Bark, bark, yip, yip.
He's just gonna yell bark bark at you every time you stop talking and comment.
So, me having enjoyed that Charlindra called me a troublemaker like her, kind of like warming up. Hey, what about you, sex slave? What do you think?
She looks around. What, me?
Yeah, your girlfriend here could die. Are you okay with that? Do you care?
Well, of course I'm not okay with that, but I'm also not Grebella's keeper. She is a grown woman capable of making her own decisions, and if she feels that she can take on whatever arcane power is going to flow through her, then I trust her. Why, is that not reasonable?
No, it's reasonable. I'm just saying, like, this is we're in group session time. This is brainstorming time.
Yeah,
Grebella
Inputs
does
needed.
the expression version of Kozlo's closing one eye at a time and opening the other.
The
Well,
floor's open for feedback right now, Charlinda, is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to give an opinion, but you can give a little bit of feedback here.
oh god. Well, arcane studies weren't exactly my strong point. I was more into the magma and seismography, but it seems feasible. However, in order to get that jump, you generally need some sort of conduit. It's not going to merely be able to hold hands and kumbaya. We need some sort of magical resonance, something that would unite you all in some sort of, connection. Do you have any sort of magics that would allow you to affect all of you at once? Perhaps we could alter that basic arcane language into something that would distribute this, excessive arcane force through all of you equally, rather than simply centering it on Grebella.
But I won't make any of you do it if you don't want to, for the record.
I make bombs!
What if we make all your kobold slaves do it?
Well, if you're willing to potentially spread some of your power to your kobold minions, there is always that chance as well. Mind you, whatever power is going to be flowing through you is going to be flowing through your allies as well.
I can actually cast a spell that's literally just exactly like what you're saying, but it only works between two people, myself and one other person.
She leans forward. What spell is that, Azrael?
What spell is that? Warding Bond.
Oh.
Azrael pulls out the pair of platinum bands. One person wears this one, and I wear this one, and then any harm that comes to them, I take some of it from them.
That's brilliant! Azrael, can you scribe that onto a scroll if I provided you the reagents?
I don't work that way, but I can scribble some instructions on a piece of paper.
Yes, that's it.
Step 1, acquire rings. Step 2, share ring. Step 3, put on ring. Step 4, share physical pain.
Oh, my queen, you do have some platinum back at your home.
I have what now?
Some platinum at your domicile.
Oh, I actually have some platinum right now.
You are so resourceful. Charlindra claps happily.
I have exactly 3 platinum, so it's enough for, well, I have these 2 bands, and that would be enough for Tugum, Kozlo, and either Charlindra or little squeaky mouse individual.
I would leave that decision up to Grebella, but we really only need the 4. But if I take 2 of that platinum and bring you back a scroll, you could scribe it, I could read it, and then we would all be potentially connected. It's brilliant.
Well, again, the person doing the casting also has to be included in the loop.
Well then,
so it would have to be
Grebella.
several scrolls. I think everybody would have to cast it with Grebella, because it does require concentrating, and that's hard to do. I don't even actually know if Tugum or Kozlo can concentrate. Is that a thing you guys do?
Do they have the
Yeah, it's
ability
only
to
the thing
focus?
that I did when every boss we've ever fought has been slowed and not been able to do anything, and I was reasonably killed.
Ms. speaks up to Grebella. With the absolute amount of magical energy occurring through the ley lines, you might even not necessarily need multiple scrolls. The force of that magic will be multiplied massively.
What did you say, Grebella?
Something about the scrolls would multiply the magic massively?
No. You would only require one additional scroll.
Only one scroll, he says.
This is all getting very complex, and honestly,
fine.
it sounds very suspect to me, because that's not how magic works at all. And a wizard should know that. Magic just happens, obviously.
Yeah, you idiot wizard.
Huh?
I make bombs!
All right.
I wanna come be able to visit home, but my friends don't want me to die. I think I got a lot of things to fix before I like to explode by accident or possibly on purpose.
We can all share the damage. I mean, that's fine. I
feel more
find it very
confident in
suspect.
this. Sorry, go ahead, Azrael.
I kind of know how this spell works, and it feels like they're playing very fast and loose with some magical forces of nature, like some rules of the universe here, man.
Ms. nods.
Hey,
Charlindra
Yeah.
nods. Yes.
Which I guess is what Kozlo does every single day, so I don't know why I have reservations about it all of a sudden.
yeah. Yeah, I'm down for whatever people want, but I don't want to force anybody to do anything they don't want to.
Well, if that's the case, then I will go get some parchment, and I'll go get a quill, and I'll take this platinum, and I will return with what we need after slamming this. She wiggles the ley line rod. After slamming this home.
Cool.
I definitely think you just got gotten for 2 platinum, by the way, and we'll probably never see her again.
Azrael has absolutely no concept of the value
Yes,
of
I'm
money.
aware. I'm aware.
So that's a you problem, not an Azrael problem.
Miss, do we have the platinum to replace Mr. Azrael's platinum that he's using for the spell at home?
My dear queen.
Bark, yip, yip!
My queen, I'm sure you will be overjoyed to see the amount of gold in your hoard.
Oh, okay.
We should also go visit our mimic friend and bring him back with us. We should go get something to feed him.
I mean, we have a little mage rat right here. We can feed it. Give it a little snacky snack to keep it satisfied till we get home. You know what I mean?
I
No,
am
to
not for consumption.
Bark, bark, yip, yip!
No,
He doesn't want to be eaten.
No, eat me. Don't eat me.
He doesn't want to die, but he's more than happy to sacrifice your life.
Yes.
That is kind
Bark!
of fucked
Oh,
up,
wait,
bro.
you said it in common next time.
Yeah, it is kind of.
So the way you're willing to sacrifice her life, we're willing to sacrifice your life.
Yes.
My friends are very protective
Wait,
of
no.
me. If you fuck this up, you're gonna die.
See, we have a thing that we want to keep as a pet. Kind of like how you're kind of like a pet.
I'm
But it's
not. I am
better.
a pet.
Yes, you
I
are.
am fearsome
And-
wizard.
Not that fearsome.
How dare you?
Kozlo just glares at him.
That is very mean.
Okay, but so maybe while Shalindra goes and gets stuff, we can go get like a goat or something and go feed our mimic friend, and then, we can bring our mimic friend back. He's just right outside of town.
Okay.
Why can't we feed it this? Azrael, again, I'm asking, why can't we feed it this? And it accomplishes the same
We
goal
have a
all around.
wizard.
Because maybe he's useful for something like, I don't know, casting the spell we need later.
Yeah.
You just said he's
maybe-
not very good about playing fast and loose with magic.
Well, yes, but then I also kind of came to the conclusion that Kozlo just does that anyway. And honestly, you just kind of like whistle and things happen, and I'm not really sure why. And honestly, it is kind of unsettling. But then again, I also just like get angry at things, and like dark shadows show up and do mean shit. So really, who am I to talk?
Oh
You're
dear.
the leader of this ragtag group of bandits.
Me?
Charlindra laughs. Oh, that's
You are
funny.
kind of the smartest one.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bark,
Another
bark,
What? Cosmo,
Well, it's
I'm,
okay.
I'm
She
speaking.
bends Cosmo a
Strion
little
was
bit.
here.
It's all right. Look, I'll be in charge when I gotta throw my body at things, but when it comes to the smart things, you kind of are
We're
necessary.
screwed, aren't we?
Kozlo, help. Kozlo
What?
makes smart decisions.
What does it? What do we doing? I make bombs.
The pressure's getting to Azrael.
All right.
Damn it! I made
Azrael.
Azrael to be an agent of chaos, not the fucking leader of this shit.
Hey,
I think we are all
leadership
the
isn't
agent of
chosen;
chaos.
it's thrust upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
I'm
mantle of
impressed
leadership
Tugum didn't-
weighs heavy.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tugum didn't call himself the leader. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah,
Azrael
you're
just
kidding.
gave Kozlo cursed fucking oil sludge to play
true.
with. It's like giving a baby like a nuclear nuclear material.
Yeah, but Kozlo,
And
you've
that's
also
what- and
seen
that's
that.
That's what this rat thing is giving to Grebella. So in a way, same, but different. But still-
Kozlo, you've also seen that that oil seems to transmit itself through oil-shaped grubs and eat its way through corpses. You are reminded of the body you saw back at the Magmander battle.
Well, I'm not gonna drink it.
Shot!
Everybody!
Yeah.
Alright, well, if Azrael's leader, we're definitely going to go get the mimic. So fuck y'all, let's go.
I'm down to get the mimic. I just want to feed
Do
it
it.
this thing instead of some random goat.
Look, there's
Not eat.
goats.
No, we're not going to feed it.
Look, if I have a wizard, imagine what other cool things are back in the cave.
I
You've
kind of
already got
like
a
yelling
thing
at it.
You've already got a thing that like makes potions every day that he's probably stockpiled for us.
That's my bartender.
Was
Also
your
has
Yeah,
a
that's
point.
Kozlo's potion maker that works for me now.
Okay, if I'm going to lead this horrible idea, we're going to go get the mimic. Let's go. We need to go find like a goat or something. Charlindra, can you point us to where we could purchase a goat?
A goat?
Or like something similar.
Yeah, something made
If
of
you
meat.
were a box pretending to be full of treasure, what would you want to eat?
She glances back at Ms. before shaking her head. Perhaps some...
Or if there's like extra kobolds for sale somewhere, that's also fine.
Can I cast a minor illusion of a goat on top of Miz and just like point at it like?
Yeah, go ahead. Like a big arrow.
No.
Look,
No.
He tries to bat it
What?
away.
No. No.
Why did you turn my wizard into a goat?
I didn't turn him into a goat. He just looks like a goat.
Bah. I hate.
No. Well,
Now he's buying instead of barking. Is that better, Kozlo?
goats are not really common in Vacaris due to our distinct lack of vegetation, but I could probably find you a pyre chicken.
I think it needs to be bigger than that. Well, wait, how big is a pyre chicken? I assume it's like a normal chicken, but maybe I'm wrong?
She, puts her fingertips together. I do believe they're the size of what, on the surface, you would consider a turkey. They're quite large.
Turkeys are huge.
Potentially...
Can you maybe get 2 of them?
Yes.
We want to make sure that he is very friendly and happy. So we don't want to be cheap here.
Two pyre chickens. I'm going to need like a leash or some sort of...
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
You can get a leash too.
I will acquire your pyre chickens.
I gave you 3 platinum, so you should have plenty of petty cash.
Oh, this is actually...
Oh, now I actually understands the concept of money.
She hands you back a platinum. No. This is actually far... I only need the 2 platinum for the reagents.
I'll take it.
Just a couple, like a silver for the leashes and like a couple gold for the
Grebella.
pyre chickens.
The Grebella will hand her.
Can you just bring back change? I don't understand. Is that not how money works?
Grebella will hand her like 10 gold.
Sufficient. All right, well, I guess I'm doing a little bit of shopping, and while you decide on how to best capture your mimic. So what is the plan? You want to feed it the chickens and then hope it is sated, and then what?
Well, no, we
I mean,
made a
we
deal with it
already-
to feed him, and then
Yeah.
he would be our friend.
We already worked this out with it
Oh,
like 3 days ago.
wait, you had a full-on discussion with this mimic?
Yes.
This is what Azrael does.
Oh,
Why is this weird?
it's not.
It's got a mouth. It can talk.
Yes, she looks at Tugum, unfortunately. Well,
This was all mostly while it was chewing on Grebella's shoulder.
Yeah, but Azrael
She got over it.
It's fine, and Azrael really wants another pet.
well, honestly, if you could tame a mimic, I would be more interested in the other things you could do. Your talents are, well,
I'm
far.
showing a bag of spiders.
Oh, yes. Azrael opens up their little pouch of phase spiders, where it's actually just like the bottom of the pouch at this point is just like a horrifying, like mummified skeletal remains of the poor rats they've been feeding the phase spiders. They rip it into the ethereal.
We can
Charlinder,
always,
leans forward. Oh, what's in this pouch?
Yeah, sorry if you're afraid of spiders. He wasn't kidding.
They're
What?
just little baby phase spiders. We found them on the way here.
You are carrying horrors from another plane.
Oh, wait until you meet Puppy. It'll be great fun. Okay, everybody, to the mimic.
Wait.
We could maybe spit the spiders up in the cave. They'll
But
probably like that better.
Wait, Grebella, at least about those spiders, let's, keep those out of the ritual. They are notoriously known for thickening the wall between the worlds.
Oh.
Yes, I would keep them far, far away. I'm actually quite glad Azrael showed me these in time. Or perhaps
Here, why don't you hold on to them for us then,
Oh,
Chalindra?
I would rather not do that.
Give them to the wizard. Here.
She grabs the thing.
Well, no, not right now. I don't trust him yet.
Oh.
Huh?
These spiders would be very good for my horde. You promised to make sure they go home. Sheep.
Grebella, give me back my
kobold.
spiders.
Okay, fine. We gotta figure out a different way to get them.
Man, maybe the spiders would have ate him. That would have been great.
They're not that big yet, but soon, Tugum.
Yes! Ooh,
We're gonna
no
bring the
matter-
phase spiders back to Grebella's horde, and one whole like corner of her horde is just gonna be fucking like webbed up.
Ooh,
That's
kobold
my
Miz,
thought.
bodies.
It's our
Miz, I cannot wait to see a face spider and you just fucking...
So we can't take it with us through the ritual, so we'll have to figure it out.
Have the phase spiders grown at all? They've been fed quite a bit the last few days.
They're a little fatter.
Are they
yeah.
still like itty bitty tiny? Okay.
No, they're about double the size.
Oh, good. This is a great trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could have a whole corner for them in the cave, because that's where spiders live, right?
Maybe I should keep a catalog of all the monsters we acquire, like a
Or maybe when
monsterpedia.
your
of
Like some
sorts.
sort of
decide to fucking
dex.
speak common
Yeah,
around us.
monster decks.
My common accent is
Monster
very
what?
weird.
Well,
Shut up, Gus.
Okay, but we have to go get the mimic. To the
Okay.
mimic.
Thank you, Charlotte. You're the best. We
Yes.
should.
Wait, we need the chickens. Charlinder, come with us to get chickens.
Okay.
I do need to get the chickens, but I also need to go to the obsidian halls.
Yes, that's less important.
You coming, wizard buddy?
You're gonna regret putting Azrael in charge.
No, I must prepare.
Okay, have fun preparing. Thank you.
Tukum lives his life with no regrets.
Maybe,
How big is this pot of flowers? It's pretty big, isn't it?
It's big enough to fit one goblin. All the flowers are trampled because it is
She's
fit
gonna-
one goblin.
There
She's
is
gonna-
some spaghetti in it.
She's gonna pick it up and hand it to the wizard.
make sure you take this back too. Thank you, this for Coslow and myself and the horde.
And she just leaves.
Oh, says the horde.
As
The
you
horde!
as you leave, you just hear the sound of shattering urn as he drops his bed.
You better get another one if you broke that one.
Shit!
It's all right. There's a ton in like every room in here. You'll be fine.
Yeah, so Charlene, just to keep you caught up to speed, by the way, the pirate chickens are now top priority. Everything else is lesser priority.
Well, I can just go get some pirate chickens. It's really not.
Yes, let's
that
go
big of
get
a deal.
pirate chickens.
Go
We
get the
literally
legion
talked
of
about
pirate
this.
chickens, and then yeah.
All right, is Cosmo coming?
I don't know. Gaza!
Where'd you go?
Over here. All right.
All right,
Do I have to carry you on my back, Oslo?
Oh, Kozlo can probably ride one of the pyre chickens.
Oh no! Oh,
it's like
no!
We're
It's like
gonna
a
need
magic
3
rooster.
pyre
We're gonna need 3 pyre chickens.
I am so happy.
Oh god, the chickens are for eating, not riding.
We have
Chaos
so many
Squad.
pets.
Can we
We
name
have
the,
so
can we
many-
name the chickens?
Yes. Of course.
Name them before we feed them to the mimic? Yes. We name everything before we feed it to other creatures.
We need to make sure that they're like sad, like orphaned rescue pyre chickens too.
The little orphan Annie pyre
Oh
chickens.
god.
When we feed them to the mimic.
Take me to your most traumatized backstory. Pyre chickens, please. Chicken vendor.
Oh my god.
Or the ones with the brightest future. Maybe they're working in a tech startup.
Oh god. Yes, these are my most traumatized chickens. Yes.
You
Show
guys are in-
show us the ones that just got a scholarship to Yale.
Yeah, these are the esports interns. They're high in
Oh
trauma.
no!
But also high in passion, which, as you know, is exactly the dietary requirements of a mimic.
Oh god.
All right, you
Yes.
are in charge
As
of
well as,
Grebella. I'll be right back.
Well as
Let's
an
take
esports
5.
employee.
God damn it. Before I just dissolve into a acid pit of madness, let's take 5. I'll see you guys at 7:50. Holy shit. I can get you a
We're
mimic
on
pet.
something tonight.
It's really just extra special tonight. I love it.
You said Azrael was in charge. This is what you fucking get. I
This
hope you're
is-
happy.
I would say absolutely.
Zombies just meat.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
zombie
it
is
could just be-
reanimated flesh with no
I could
soul.
make 2 zombies from the same person.
As we have been discovering in Conan, talking
Sorry, I
about.
don't mean like in like the D&D sense. I mean in like
Oh yeah,
an actual like general like if
I would
you
say
were
yeah.
to believe in ghosts.
The spirit and the flesh are
they would be
separate.
separate.
Spirit
Yeah.
and flesh are separate.
Playing Conan right now, we have been discussing this quite a bit because there is blood magic and soul magic in the game.
It's oddly topical in like many layers.
And weirdly, you
yes.
can only juice people one way or the other.
It's really annoying, honestly.
My blood magic.
Honestly, necromancy is just so misunderstood. Like, the marketing team for necromancy is so bad. Like, look, you die, there's so much potential still there. Like, why not recycle it?
Why not?
Nobody's really gotten onto the fact that my character has been doing that too much yet, so far.
Until
Like, oh, an undead turtle, cool. Not going, wait, how the fuck did she get an undead turtle?
like, wait, where'd that come from?
Nobody was gonna use it. It's fine.
There's
How
already
else
a
are we gonna
demon.
combat global warming, you guys, if
Yeah.
we don't recycle?
Every time somebody like actually asks her about like, wait, sorcery, doesn't that require you to kill people? She just goes, oh, we just kill the ones we don't like, and they just accept that as like the correct
Yeah,
answer.
it's wonderful.
Because you don't want to be one of the ones she doesn't like, obviously.
Exactly. yes.
Obviously.
We just
That's
kill
the
the
only
archers.
correct
It's
response.
fine.
They're assholes.
All right, the sound of the chicken is telling everyone that
I want to ride it.
you have all returned to your favorite zone, the Subpolaris Descent.
Wait a second. I thought we were gonna buy 3 pyre chickens, Christina. One for Kozlo to ride.
That was a last minute. Do you want me to add a third pyre chicken? I would be more than happy to give you a third
I
pyre
think
chicken.
the answer is, of course, yes, we do.
Israel's in charge. We have to do what he says.
Every decision tonight is final. We're not thinking through any of them,
Just-
but they're final.
Just 1, 2. How many chickens? 1, 2, 3, 14.
And I am going to ride one of these chickens, even if that just means I try to get on it and it runs away.
Worst case
Now we're back
scenario,
to 2 pyre chicken.
worst case scenario, more food for the mimic later.
You all have returned to the relative corridor where you remember leaving the mimic. I have put you slightly past the phase fighters, and I have closed the door behind you. So, just don't worry if there's nothing behind you. There's only forward or death.
Christina's like, please, let's just get this side trip over so we don't have to fuck around with this anymore. I placed you exactly where you need to be.
I accidentally allowed a second distraction to occur, and the party immediately latched onto that as though it's the most important thing that could possibly happen.
Excuse me, Christina made it a fucking quest in our quest log, okay?
I did. She did. And then I literally mentioned that I made another cute animal for Azrael to collect, so. And now we have pirate chickens.
Well,
I don't care about the pirate chicken. I don't care. Azrael doesn't care about cute animals. Cute animals are only a means to acquire horrifying creatures.
Noted.
It's important distinction.
Your re-descent back into Subpolaris is accentuated by the sound of
They're so cute.
the whole time. Charlindra chicken wrangling, and actually having a hard time doing so.
I'm gonna try to ride this one.
Grebella will hold one of the chickens, so she doesn't have to.
I'm gonna try to ride this chicken.
Oh, Jesus.
No harness, just literally try and climb on top of it.
Is that animal handling or acrobatics or both?
Kaza, make me an animal handling check. Holy
Damn.
shit!
This is his
Hell
fucking
yeah.
chicken. This is destiny.
Oh my god.
Were we able to get like a little 10-gallon hat for Kozlo too, and like maybe some like boots, like some
Excuse
cowboy
me,
boots?
a 10-gallon hat, Kozlo would fit in the entire thing with 8 gallons left over.
Yes, precisely.
Do we have like a large water bottle?
Yes! Kozlo, you hop on the pirate chicken. You should be able to move yourself, and the chicken should move with you now.
She says with a question mark at the end.
Yeah, I just gotta, sometimes it doesn't work.
We're monsters.
I cannot move myself.
Oh, you can't move yourself? Here, let me see if I can.
I like
Are
how
you
he
sure you
got
still have yourself
tinier
selected?
on the chicken somehow.
Yeah, he's like itty bitty.
He's the size he probably should be, honestly.
Although,
I am a small creature.
since your chicken doesn't have a saddle, Kozlo, I'll allow you to ping where you want to go, and then I will move the chicken.
I like this significantly more than moving it myself. Oh, I've now fallen off of the chicken.
Come back!
It's a bucking bronco.
I'd like to follow Azrael.
I think Azrael vaguely remembers where we're going.
Grebella will be holding one of the chickens, so Charlinda only has to deal with one of them. So
God.
I'll just let you put him.
Alright, chickens, let's
If
go.
mimics die of hunger, is there a chance that we just see like a mimic corpse?
We have it's only been a few days.
Hopefully
Okay.
it's eaten a few more adventures in the meantime.
Okay, Kazo, come on,
I did
get,
have a
giddy
pound of
up.
flesh out of Grebella, I'm pretty sure, before I put it to sleep.
It is true.
Oh my god, so
Kazo,
slow.
move
Hold
your
on, I
chicken.
gotta figure out what.
Look, my chicken's not moving. I think this one's broken.
Chickens don't clap.
Oh, hi there, Chompy.
Charlindra, you got me a broken chicken.
He's not
Look, she's
a mounted chicken!
doing the best she can.
He's
Okay?
mounted right now, isn't he?
Charlindra, come on, our friend is hungry.
I'm coming! These chickens are just terrible to wrangle.
Yeah, they're kind of awful. I'm holding one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
me too, and it's not moving.
Just shove them through the door and shut the door behind me.
Pretend it's Grebella's underwear.
Oh my god. Hugo, move.
I guess I'll wait back. Oh, okay, never mind.
Grebella just chucks the chicken.
Preferably not
athletics
with
for-
Kozlo
Can I ask?
still on
Can I ask you to describe how you chucked it? Like, do you grab it by both of its feet, like upside down, and like kind of twirl it, and then just chuck it in there? Do you
She
grab it by like
palms
its?
it
Do you grab it
like
by
a
its?
football and just.
Get in there,
Eat the chicken?
chickens.
You right? Chicken number 2, come here.
Wait! We didn't name him. We didn't name him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, name them all, please.
All right, I'm naming this one Charlinder.
What?
I mean, I suppose that's
That's
only
my
fair.
name.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Troublemakers unite. I give Tuco gives a little like chest bump.
That
Okay,
makes
Grebella,
me
now you name a chicken.
distinctly uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable is what I was going for.
Okay, well, which here, go ahead and touch which chicken you're going to call Charlindra.
The one that's about to get eaten right now.
Oh, very well. All right, we'll name this one Charlindra Pie Chicken, of course. Charlindra.
I'm gonna name mine Big Little Cuz.
Big. Okay. Well, is that this one or this one?
The one I'm literally writing.
Oh,
No, that one's already named Charlindra, Kozla. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that one's Charlindra.
Oh!
You're
Get
too
out
late.
from under me, Charlindra.
Maybe that's why you were having so
That's
much
what
trouble
Grebella said.
riding it.
Get me off of this chicken. I can't get off.
How do you get off the chicken? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Dismount. Dismount.
Oh,
Kozlo.
God,
There
there we
he
go.
goes.
Oh god, Kozlo, get out of here before you get eaten.
Yeah, because look at here.
I'm gonna name this one Big Little Cuz.
The mimic is licking its lips.
Yes, we have to... Hold on, Chompy friend. We have to name them all, so we're appropriately emotionally attached.
The mimic looks like it's getting impatient.
Okay, Grebella, quickly name the last one. And shove them in here. Something heartfelt, deeply emotionally taught to your emotional being.
I'm naming this one Big Rock.
She just chucks it in.
Rock? What did you name him?
She named it after a rock because he was talking about her emotions and her people, and that's all she could come up with.
God.
Big rock. Yep. Nailed it.
I think that's the name of one of my cousins.
Azrael shuts the door. Okay, so like we promised, we brought you some tasty food. Enjoy!
Now what?
The chickens begin to poke at the spiders on the ground. The mimic takes a step backwards and closes its mouth. It doesn't seem to be interacting with the chickens. Azrael, make me a nature check. Or Arcana, whatever's higher.
I knew we should have fed the kobold. I knew it. Told you.
We're gonna end up with just 3 chickens that we don't have anything to do with.
I said defeated the kobold. I said it.
Azrael, the mimic is a hunter. It doesn't really get any sport when it is fed. If perhaps you made or convinced the mimic to look like something the chickens would like to go after. The mimic is currently taking the form of a treasure chest, and the chickens are not interested in it.
Ooh. Oh, Chompy. Try do you know what a chicken coop looks like? Like a little house? On little stilts?
Or it could be a wolf or a fox or a weasel or something.
Is Azrael
I don't think chickens like foxes.
Well, if he wants to hunt it, he could be one and scare him and hunt him, right? I don't know.
How do you make a mimic look like something else?
I gotta bring
it does that, honestly.
Wait, what does a mimic look like when it doesn't look like anything?
I don't think those are kinds of questions you can ask, Kozlo. I think that's very emotional.
Why are you dead? Don't be dead.
No, the chickens killed him. Well, I suppose the chickens are the greater beast here, so we should take those back to the horde.
Azrael, what do you say to the mimic?
Azrael leans over and says, try turning into a chicken coop, like a little house on little stilts where, the chickens they roost in there. Have you ever seen one of those? Azrael like draw it in the dirt. Very bad stick figure house on stilts.
The
And like a
mimic,
little ramp.
the mimic begins to shift form slightly, changing from a treasure chest to a malformed chicken coop. It's more like a dog house with teeth, and it's very obvious it's a mimic, but maybe the chickens won't realize it.
They're fucking chickens.
The chickens may need some prompting to go inside.
Oh, chickens, look. There's your home. Cluck, cluck.
You
Cluck.
totally live here, we promise.
Here you go.
They're very busily poking at the spiders on the ground.
Azrael will try to grab a spider and chuck it into the mimic's mouth, see if they'll catch it or go after it.
Okay, you grab a spider from the ground and chuck it in. The chickens. The chicken explodes into feathers as the mimic clamps down. And there is silence. The sides of the house.
Didn't see that.
The sides of the house begin to kind of bulge slightly, as if something is trying to get out from the inside. It is strange to see something with such a wood texture bulge in such a manner. The other chickens do not seem to notice.
This bores me. We should have just fed a kobold. That way we could have seen something feel fear.
Azrael will chuck another spider in. Go on, big low cause. There you go, buddy.
And the last chicken.
Oh, go in there with your friends there, Charlindra. Yeah, your friends are all in there. They're making eggs or whatever chickens do. Yeah, it's lovely in there, I hear. Oh, for crying out loud. Fine. Azrael will chuck another spider in.
And again, the chicken disappears. And the
How's it
mimic
going in there, buddy?
We didn't even get to watch. The door was closed.
changes back into a smaller crate-looking object.
So, are you ready to come with us now to your new home, little friend?
Azrael, make me an animal handling check with double advantage.
Double advantage. I don't even know how I do that. I'll just do advantage first and then roll
Yeah,
again,
do
right?
advantage and then roll again. Oof.
I mean, that wasn't bad for not having, any skill in it. Here, I'll toss in my knowledge from a past life. Which is... so 21.
Ooh. The mimic seems satisfied. And now that you are a potential food source, it seems happy to go with you.
Could you, take the form of, a backpack or something? And I'll just crawl on my back.
I'm really glad we put Azrael in charge. These are all great ideas.
Yeah, he will definitely do that. One moment. Storage? No, backpack?
Form of a backpack.
Form up.
Just
a
gotta be
backpack.
careful which bag I reach into now when I take, grab a potion.
Oh god.
Might lose a finger.
This is excellent. Nothing could go wrong.
0% chance of catastrophic failure.
That's 50-50.
All right. Azrael just picks up the mimic backpack, puts it on their back. All right, so now we get to go blow Grebella up or something, right?
50-50.
The mimic backpack is on your back.
Bleh.
Well, wait, should we drop your pet off first? See how it gets along with your other pets? Start your little zoo or whatever?
Well, we have to blow Grebella up first before we can go back, so...
Yeah.
We can walk back.
That kind of defeats the whole purpose, though, Tugum.
That's fine.
Although you're right, it's probably equidistant to go back from here than it is to go back to Vicaris, but that wasn't part of the plan, so...
Well, alright. Where is the mimic?
Oh, he's right here. Azrael shows off their new Jansport.
Oh, God, it's got a mouth. Oh, are you not afraid that's going to eat you?
No, he just ate. Why would he eat me?
You know, I just ask all the wrong questions. Is that it?
Also, if anybody tries to steal my stuff, they'll have a really bad time.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's a very good anti-pickpocket measure, as long as you keep it fit.
We're gonna have to kill a lot of chickens, I think.
Well, alright, are we ready to return to Vicaris?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've wasted enough of the DM's time.
Well, you have your mimic backpack. Put it in the Grebella's storage. Alright, one moment, please. I will not make you all walk back. Thankfully,
If
I'm not
Christina
very
didn't
people.
want to do this, it wouldn't be on our quest log.
That's true. It's true. I hold no hate for the side quest. I just need to find wherever Vicaris Floor 2 went.
It's right above Vicaris Floor 1.
Yep, there it is. All right. After a relatively lengthy walk back through the Maginox / Vicaris catacombs, you return to Vicaris. Hold on, Grebella, I don't think you're AFK anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why it made me AFK again.
Oh, I think because we changed scenes while
Oh,
we were
yeah.
AFK.
Yeah, I think that's
Yes. There we go.
So this Grebella is still AFK.
Charlindra takes the moment as you all return to dip back into the obsidian halls. She does not want for you to come with her, because it would probably be more trouble than it's worth. Also, no one likes Tugum right now. And Charlindra
Literally no one.
will meet you back at your room.
Imagine hating the savior of your school.
Wow.
All right, well,
Oh, good, we left the door open.
the ley rod is placed. Oh, is the kobold still there?
Wait a second.
Oh, yep, he's here. Oh, I've got the door.
Is your backpack hungry, Azrael?
I don't know. Are you hungry back there?
Oh,
Your backpack drools a little bit.
It sounds like the answer is yes, so maybe we should hurry this up.
I think the answer to that question's always gonna be yes for that thing.
Hey, Miz, why don't you reach in Azrael's backpack and grab whatever you see on top?
No, Miz. Only go into my backpack if this ritual goes catastrophically wrong. There's a rock in there that you can pull out that will resurrect us.
very well. Come.
Oh, not the mirror again.
Mirror,
What?
mirror
What?
on the
No.
wall.
No mirror, just big space.
Okay, because the last person we talked to through that mirror we had to kill later.
Yeah, it was the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
My queen, do I must...
Bark, yip.
You forced me to continue on this terrible tongue. I hate you.
We hate you too. Now shut the fuck up.
We don't hate you.
Yeah,
I do.
Tugum
There you
hates
go.
everybody.
I think only those two hate you.
My queen, you stand here.
Yeah,
Pushes
okay.
you.
If she's your queen, why are you willing to roll the dice on her dying?
All strength must be tested. Yes,
Can we test your strength?
this is a test of my strength. Yes.
Wait. You say you don't know how to do this properly? Like you've never done this before?
It is. Magic is imperfect.
Oh, Charlindra, here, hold my spiders.
No, do I have to?
Maybe we should put him in like one of the drawers here or something.
No, they
Can't
could get
believe-
lost. Charlindra, you have to hold them and take good care of them for like however long this ritual takes.
I thought she was coming with us.
Yes,
I
I,
know, we
I
shut the
think
face
I
fighters off.
can't.
But, like,
These need to be not even close to even in this room.
Okay,
I
so
said to go back, and I was ignored by our fearless leader, Azrael, so...
can you hold them and stand outside the room if you're not a part of this ritual?
No, I thought I was a part of the ritual.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh no, I don't want to take damage or whatever.
No, she was down for it.
Oh.
This
Well,
is
then-
why I said we need to find a place for the spiders.
Okay, well then let's get like, I don't know, is there like a little stable hand or something outside?
I remember this box being like magically warded so that it couldn't be opened, right?
Mm-hmm.
From like 8 sessions ago.
Yeah, that's correct.
There you go.
What about this box? It's got some.
Kozlo like knocks on the hood of it.
You can fit so many spiders in here.
It opens when Kozlo knocks on it. Oh, it is an enchanted chest. Well, hear me out. These are phase spiders, so if they really wanted to get out, I hope this thing has multi-phase spider blocking abilities. She gently puts the spiders in the box.
Well, here, Tugum, can you do your little whistle or whatever and summon some rats,
No.
please?
I don't wanna.
But please, I'll let you
Fine.
pet a phase spider.
Hold on. Okay, I will summon the rats on the condition that if any of the slightest inconvenience of this ritual goes wrong, Miz gets fed to the face spiders. Those are my
Oh,
terms.
that's
Those
absolutely
we already
acceptable
agreed on
terms.
that.
That's-
well, I said inconvenience. It could still go perfectly fine, but if I'm slightly inconvenienced, he still gets fed to a face spider.
Well, that's maybe that's a little bit of a question. How about this? If any of us die, we definitely feed Miz to the phase spiders.
What?
Deal.
Deal.
All
I
right.
feel like that was table stakes, so like
Yeah.
really no harm, no foul. But hope you don't mind, Miz.
I will not. No. Hurry
Just don't
up.
let anybody die. It's fine.
It'll be such an honorable death as we test the strength of your being able to be a wizard.
Oh dear.
She gives him a look.
There's so much pressure.
I hope there's some rats around here, other than this tall one in the corner.
Gotta be rats around here. There's rats everywhere. We're on the
Yes,
ground.
you know nothing about pressure. Don't talk to me about it.
Wait, isn't Tugum a narc? Wouldn't he thus be attracted by his own pipes? As a rat?
Oh, what a rat! What a fucking rat!
Tukum puts his pipe down and goes, "You're right. Maybe I shouldn't summon any." All right, Azrael.
Well, too late. You already did.
Nope, you already summoned the rats.
Squeak, you already clicked the button.
They
It's in the
summon
channel
forth
log.
from under the bed and crawl
As
up
a-
on the bed.
As discussed previously, all decisions are final.
There's a pile of fettuccine Alfredo from last night.
yeah,
just
they're going
sitting on the
ham.
bedspread.
They're just like, yep, buffet.
Azrael just grabs, like, plucks a couple off, like, as they're enjoying their fettuccine. Okay, little buddies, enjoy the box. Azrael tosses them in, and, like, up in the corners of the box will, like, release the little phase spiders. Okay, now, I'll be right back. You stay here, and, you know,
The rats don't listen to you.
Enjoy.
Azrael, they listen to me.
I'm not talking to the rats.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
Azrael will-
rats enjoy getting eaten by spiders.
Azrael will gently close the lid of the box with the phase spiders like up in the corner of the lid so they can like do their spidery shenanigans, weave their webs or whatever.
We're gonna come back to this whole room being full of spider webs.
Yes. I can think of no better outcome.
Kozlo's gonna like lock the doors.
Gonna come back to like some fat ass phase spiders, just like they're just so fat they can't even phase anymore. Just like, ugh.
Like,
Wait. I have one other thing I gotta do. I'm going to... Yes, perfect. Magical tinker on both doorknobs. For both doors in the room.
Okay. How are you going to tinker them with the Kozlov special?
Yes, there's going to be a...
Holy shit! Somebody's trying to open the door!
No. It's a warning to whoever does try to open the door. But it's just going to be...
Hey, please go away! There's no one in here! Definitely not any spiders!
Perfect.
No one will think twice.
Right. With the magical, with the doorknobs sufficiently tinkered, Kozlo, Ms. begins to point at various places on the ground.
My queen, please. Here. Here.
He pushes Grebella a little bit.
Go.
I imagine if he tries to push Grebella, it's like his arms are stretched out, but his feet just like shuffle on the floor, and she doesn't budge at all.
Yeah, you should just point, buddy. It's okay.
And yes, this one, yes, the dead one. Yes, go on east side. That's good. Little goblin, yes. Go south.
Bark, bark, bark!
I'm not barking. I speak common. Why bark? Green, please.
He just likes barking.
Step.
He's gotten lost in the bit.
I'm trying to be respective of your language and culture.
For
Bark, bark!
How dare? It's not bark. It's dragon roar. It's not the dog. Ahem.
The kobold begins to chant. And underneath you, a rune flares into existence. Oh.
Do I recognize anything of this magic?
Make me an Arcana check. If any of you are spellcasters, you can also make me an Arcana check.
I mean, technically,
We've got both sides of the coin.
No.
Asriel, there are some very powerful, very old magics at play here, and you think some of them even have roots in blood magic. But with all that aside, the magical circle begins to channel energy from the conduit, and as Ms. begins to cast the initial circle, you feel the initial upswell of arcane energy, and it causes the hairs on your arms to stand up a little bit, and some of you get goosebumps on your flesh. But as you feel the first ley line tap in to the magical streams, there is a nigh electrical shock-like feeling that goes through the assembled. Ms. continues his chant in order to connect the other ley line, the one at the obsidian halls, to the rest of the group.
I swear to God, if you kill us, me and my other ghosts are gonna haunt the heck out of you.
This is just like in Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Kozlo's Rocket, Azrael's Star-Lord, I'm Drax.
As you all start to feel this ancient shamanistic blood magic take hold, the magic courses through your veins. It is powerful and chaotic and wild. There are two things that will occur as this powerful surge of magic flows through all of you at the same time. First off, all blood magic has a price, and the price of convenience is pain. And to lower the pain, you must understand the darkest of arts. This portal magic will do 300 damage, split amongst everyone in the circle.
Oh dear.
This is subtracted by your Arcana roll.
Fuck.
I will now have everyone make me Arcana checks.
Hold on. Let me see if I got anything here.
Maybe some bardic inspiration to tack
Quick
on
question.
there.
Quick question. Am I still using the old form of bardic inspiration or the new one that I saw that was getting talked about?
Old. It's old.
Okay. Okay.
You may begin to attempt to sing a resounding song to bolster the spirits of your party members.
Can I activate my Twilight Sanctuary in preparation for this?
This requires blood, Azrael. And
So temp
the
HP
Twilight,
won't help?
the temp HP will not help. I will allow you to do your bardic inspirations, guidance, everything like that, anything you can think of to bolster your Arcana check, but it is your handle on the arcane that you need to keep this immense amount of power under control and to hopefully lessen its effects on your poor, poor bodies. We will start with Grebella. Grebella, make me an Arcana check.
This is a skill roll, right?
Mhm.
Or is it? Okay. This will probably not go well. Oh, what?
Bad. It's not bad.
That was good for her, Grebella for certain.
And
Oh.
add 3 to it.
Okay, 300 minus 17 minus 3 is
And
280
also knowledge from a
damage.
past life on that. if
Would you
wanted
like to search the knowledge of the past?
I don't
That's
feel
another
like
D6.
this would be in there, but I don't use this enough, so sure. So, what should I roll now?
D6?
It's just an extra D6 to a skill check.
Yep, just roll a D6. All right, extra 4.
Pretty good. 24. Damn.
Grebella, you are the conduit. The initial power slams into you as Ms. certainly suggested, as if it were chain lightning, the initial application. First goes through you, and then weakens through the rest of your party. Azrael, make me an Arcana check.
I will also add in my knowledge from past life, probably, but rolling with guidance.
Okay, 16, 17.
17 total. I'll just burn a point there.
I will add in the Flash of Genius on that one too.
All right, and another 3.
20 total.
Right. 256 damage remains. Kozlo, you're up. Make me an Arcana check.
Plus guidance. Guidance is a D4.
Yeah. Nice.
Plus I'm going to use my last Flash of Genius. So that is 23 in total.
All right.
Kozlo probably needs all the help he can get because he's tiny.
Tugum, you're up. Make me an Arcana check.
All right. I have bardic inspiration on me. I couldn't give it to myself. I don't really know how, but
That's fair. You can just roll the extra die. It's totally fine.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
alrighty. And then bardic is 6, I think.
Yours is probably a D8
It's a
now,
D8.
I would
It's a
think.
D8, yeah. You have enough levels in Bard. Okay, another
Alrighty,
2.
I'm going to. This is This isn't an ability check or a saving throw, is it?
It's an ability check. Okay. You're gonna see if you can roll higher than a 17? Nope. Still pretty good. All right. And last but not least, your friend Charlindra, who also contributes a little bit to the roll. Arcana is int. Boop. Oh.
Well, hang on. The classically trained mage? Come on now.
She's apparently having performance issues.
All
And-
that fettuccine Alfredo.
Or apparently she's
bloated.
Got
she's
the
having
gas.
problems managing the amount of power flowing through her right now. As you all experience this magical flush of energy flow through you, you all begin to...
So
Go ahead.
glances over at Charlindra, makes a motion like a noose around his neck, and goes,
First time!
The energy begins to burn away at your flesh. All of you, between you all, you have to split 203 damage. Would you like to do that equally? Or would you like to suss it out?
This is your deal, Grebella. You're taking the brunt of this.
Yeah, I'm down to take a lot of it.
I could take equally that. The split 5 ways? Yeah.
yeah, I could take that equally. We might kill Charlindra, which, oh well.
Yeah, who knows about Charlindra? That's not really...
I'm completely okay killing Charlindra.
I'm
That's-
not.
40 and a half damage.
Oh
for-
my god, Grebella, really? You're gonna choose her over us?
Grebella will take more damage to keep Charlotte.
Oh my god, Grebella! What are you doing?
I've
Grebella,
offered to take damage for everybody already.
Grebella, as the conduit, there is one rule to this game. No one can put in more hit points than you.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
So I just want to say, like, you have to put in, and everybody has to put in less hit points than the person before them.
I have 85, so I can take a lot of it.
I'll take
Okay.
like 15.
Grebella goes first. Grebella, declare how many damage you would like to absorb.
Let's go with 75.
75. Okay.
I'll take big chunk.
Boom. Grebella.
How many hit points does Charlindra have? Can we know that?
Nope.
You don't.
Ooh.
That's part of the
Too late.
game. That's part of the game. Azriel.
Azrael will take 50.
Coslow.
Kaza will take. I'll
How many
take
do
40.
we have left?
Between you and I, we just took 125 of like 203.
There's 78 left, and then I just took, what did I say, 40?
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
38 hit points remain. Tugum.
I'll take one.
I don't think that works because then Charlindra can't take enough.
Yep. Charlinder has to take.
She has to take less than you, and she has to take the remainder. So the best
Yeah.
you can do is split it with her like 50-50.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if you don't absorb all the damage before it gets around the circle, terrible things will happen.
You at least have to split the last of the damage with her, I think.
It's like, what, 40 something?
It's
And
38.
she
left.
has so Tugum has to take a proportion, and she has to take less than Tugum and zero it out.
So it's 38 left.
38 left.
Yes, you have to take at least 19.
I'll take 19.
Okay.
Then she can take the same as you, basically.
Tugum takes 19, and she takes 19. And Charlindra does not die. Thankfully, you did not
Damn.
kill
Damn.
Charlindra.
Tugum tried. He wanted to.
Oh, he did. And as the remaining ley line magic flows through you all and takes the blood price. You all are bound to Grebella, and she can teleport with you now, with anybody here that has also been touched by this magic.
Ooh, new leader! Let's go, Grebella!
Not like this!
No!
Azrael's
I did
tenure
all-
was short-lived but glorious.
I did all the leading last episode.
I wasn't here for that stuff.
I yelled at
It's
a
just-
lot of
it's just
people.
demanding the manager actually constitute leading.
It was definitely
Oh, did Grebella go full Karen?
Hardcore.
like barbarian
so the
rage
king-
Karen.
Yeah, so the king, after we captured the god dang person that tried to murder me, was like, okay, here's this thing, you can take care of her, and left. And Grebella's like, fuck this. And she just...
All right, now we're not quite done yet because we have one last thing before the magic resolves. As these arcane fluctuations are wild and out of control, we will each roll a wild magic surge, one for each of you. Grebella, we'll go first for you. 41. You learn a new language.
Damn.
I gotta get smarter out of this.
How?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
The arcane energy manifests your knowledge from a past life, implanting that memory permanently into your mind. Grebella, I will allow you to choose another language that would make sense. You can choose something like what? Like Terran? Terran would be fine.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of the earth elementals, or...
I will give you Terran.
Perfect.
Okay, Grebella.
Is that wild magic? Can one of those just be like, you die? You're just dead.
There are
you could get
many
zapped
things
into a
on
different
this.
universe.
Mm-hmm.
I play a character that does this, like, or used to play a character that does this, like, every time she has a spell. It's very random.
The knowledge of the past life is now permanently ingrained, and you relearn Terran. Azrael.
Holy crap, I remember a thing.
Bark, bark! Yeah.
I actually understood that.
Azrael, you become a plant until the start of your next turn.
Oh, hey! You did bring me a replacement bed!
As we're like swirling around, like multiverse travel style, just like briefly, Azrael just like fucking pot plant, just like
Does he turn into Groot? Have we actually turned this into...
That would
The
make us dead
multi-souled
creatures of the
Groot.
galaxy.
Perfect.
Coslo.
I am Groot.
Any object that you touch turns to leaves for blank minutes. Okay. So anything you touch for the next minute, Coslo, will turn into leaves.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Power.
Touch miss. Touch miss.
Touch, miss. Tugum.
No, we're like warping. You can't.
So when he gets back, he can touch something.
Caster could see run one round into the future.
Oh,
shit.
Let's go.
Tugum. Okay, so Tugum, I will allow, because I'm going to roll Charlindra's wild magic, I'm going to roll twice and then you can choose the result.
Oh God.
That's a great way to resolve this.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Who's choosing?
Me.
Tugum.
Because
Tugum
You
chooses
see
fate.
one round in the
Oh,
future.
Grebella.
Oh, no.
And you can just like nudge Charlindra just a little bit to adjust her fate. Okay, this first one. Caster's max damage on the spell they were casting. Or
Oh no!
I think we know where this is going.
Okay,
The second one.
Okay, all right. Okay, so here's a problem. Tugum, full damage from the spell she is casting is 300 damage. So, so you can kill her, or she gains 50 pounds.
She did eat a lot of pasta.
Wait, I can I can kill her or she gains 50 pounds?
She will take 300 damage if you choose the first option. Because she has max damage on the spell she was casting, she will take max damage from the spell.
Now, am I allowed to talk to Grebella about this?
No, you have to. This is the twist of fate.
She's been very useful.
You have to choose in 10,
She does
9,
make drugs.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill her.
Okay. Charlinder disappears.
What did you do?
Tugum, no one, by the way, no one knows Tugum did this. I would have to have you roll a very high Arcana check.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to do that.
The blood price was too high. And Tugum altered fate just slightly. Enough to send Charlindra spiraling back into the depths of the blood magic price, which must be paid.
Tugum, you've upset my cat.
I'm a dog person, it's okay.
Miz falls to his knees, panting.
It is done. The price has been paid. I am sorry. I have kept it as stable as possible, my queen. Are you okay?
I cannot hear Grebella.
I was just yelling no.
Where is the one called Charlindra?
You know where she go?
Oh no. We lost her.
Ezra will try to make that Arcana check to figure out what happened to Charlindra, not necessarily to know that Tugum did what he did.
Everybody can make me that Arcana check, sure. Kozlo, you know Tugum did something, but you don't know what. But you know Tugum adjusted the arcane flow of energy because you saw him in the arcane, ether, just shift his eyes and look over at Charlindra and she disappeared. But you don't know what he did.
I am taxed, my queen, but you may, once per deep sleep, return to the comfort of your den.
Cool, we killed somebody to save a few hours of walking.
Yeah, Grebella's like searching the ground underneath the bed, and she's like.
Tugum immediately turns to Miz and goes, "The deal was if somebody died, you were fed to phase spiders."
No, Tugum.
What?
The deal is if one of us
There's no
died.
deal.
None of we died.
One of us did die. Charlindra died. Did you not see her?
No, Charlindra's not part of us.
Yes, she is. He has to die. That was the deal.
No, I said definitely if any of us die.
Well, good thing you're not the leader. Grebella, Miz is responsible for Charlindra's death. He has to be fed to phase spiders.
You knew
I-
the price, the cost, and the risk. I did nothing.
And so did you. So did
Grebella's
you.
gonna pick him up by his throat.
What happened?
The blood price was paid. She's not dead, but I can't talk.
She puts him down when he says she's not dead.
Can I tell that Tugum is significantly better off than anyone else in the group?
I mean, we're all
probably.
beat to fuck. Yeah, probably.
It would take a very easy insight check to look that over, yeah.
Oops. Well, I rolled it with disadvantage.
Roll again. It's just with normal.
Your other one was 20.
Oh, shit.
I just
but yeah.
accidentally hit normal.
Oh,
Or accidentally hit disadvantage.
so an 8. Well, he looks, I mean, he's standing. But you and Grebella and Azrael just, like, feel like shit.
Yeah, it's not like, I'm not like trying to tell, like, specifically that he didn't take as much damage. It's just more like Kozlo saw him do something.
Yeah, you are
like,
aware that he is the least damaged out of your group, for sure.
Hey, Tugum!
Yeah.
What was all that about?
What do you
What
mean?
was what?
How come you're looking pretty good? And the other one's gone now.
I don't know. I'm not into blood.
I got my ass beat, Tugum! What the hell are you doing?
Oh, and you think I didn't take any damage either? Sorry, I didn't willingly put my life on the line to take everything.
I am sorry, my queen, but your friend's blood, her essence, belongs to a darker god now.
Can I get her back?
Ooh, we did not discuss this, my queen. But she is merely...
My queen, she's merely just a minion, a tiny speck, an infinitesimally
All right,
small...
piece of shit, speak common, I will kill you right now!
Please, she is
picks him up again.
insignificant.
You know,
my
maybe
queen.
this queen would like another queen, so you can have more dragons. Did you ever think about this?
Forgive me, I did not... No, she was your mate.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
I am very bad at reading human emotion. Your face all look like beat up pile of clay.
She tosses him like 5 feet away.
Maybe possible to get friend back, but
He looks at the portal and back at you.
you willing to pay blood price again? To risk it for her?
Yeah, I am. Even if I have to buy 100 chickens.
I beseech you, my queen, please regain your strength. You cannot mean to challenge a god. No?
I can definitely not do that again.
Yeah,
Not
no.
without a whole lot of feeling better.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't ask you guys to.
Perhaps, my queen, we wait until you have more power and then we save your friend. Yes?
Gaily little guy,
Oh?
where did she go? Who does she belong to now?
He taps his cane on the ground a little bit.
That's not an answer.
He does not answer right away.
What? You were all willing to pay the price for convenience. It is
That's
done.
not the question
What
that I
does
asked.
it matter? It does not matter. It is done.
Where did she go?
Kozlo
shit.
throws a grenade at him.
Ah! That hits.
There's a reason I picked these friends as my friend, little wizard butthole.
he lights on fire. As is Kozlo's burning thing.
Perhaps you have not noticed that if you want to be a powerful being, you need some powerful friends.
Her soul is trapped in the first layer of the 9 hells to a lesser blood god who feeds our power.
What's the name?
Yeah, I got this flask of water I'll pour on you if you say the freaking name. You dum-dum. You're somebody who's all up on yourself. You sure are good at talking.
Sanguinus is sanguinous.
I'm sorry, I couldn't actually hear you over all the crackling of the flames. Hang on just a second. Could you write it out for us?
Burning! No, I am on fire.
It was sanguinous.
It is sanguinous, yes.
Okay, she's gonna pour the water.
Oh. Ah, I am quenched.
He goes out.
A lesser lord, my queen, but still one to bargain with his power. Perhaps if you defeat him, you can recover your friend. But how would you even get there, my queen, without powers at your disposal?
Don't get these powers. I got enough stuff going on. I'm sure it won't be that hard.
My queen, perhaps haste is not required here. You cannot even fly yet. No, not a single scale is on your flesh. I do not think you have the sufficient power to take on such a being. Not yet.
In Infernal, Azrael is going to look at him and say, "Do you serve Sanguinus?"
He looks over at you very sharply. Roll insight for me.
Maybe? Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Fuck him up.
He does. 100% he does. It's probably his patron or some sort of otherworldly being, but he definitely worships this blood demon, and it gives him his powers.
You can take us there, can't you, Ms.?
I can beseech, perhaps ask nicely, but take you there? No.
He's lying.
Laszlo pulls out another grenade and just starts tossing it in his hand.
So, again, in Infernal. So when you say you serve Grebella, you don't actually serve her, do you? You're manipulating her on behalf of your true
Said it
patron?
from the start. Said it to the start. Feed him to the face, spiders.
Shut up, Tuga!
No, you have all wrong. I want to see Grebella gain power, yes. Big red dragon makes for a big red kobold patron. Much more powerful than stinky demon.
Or do you want to see her
So
turn
you
into a
want-
dragon for your master now?
Grebella, with enough time and power, will consume all demons of 9 hells in her conquest.
So you want her to replace your patron?
Of course. She has the capacity, the power, everything that is needed.
And yet you would lure her into a pact with your patron without telling her what she's doing?
Minor details.
He picks him up.
He will have no effect on you, but he's the blood price. He just merely wants the blood. The blood.
You're gonna get some blood the rate we're going here.
Yeah. I'll
Azrael
have to
is going
sacrifice
to...
you to him pretty quick. If you
Azrael's
do
going to
any of
cast
this
the...
without telling me stuff again, there will be a price.
Do your thing though.
Sorry. Azrael's casting Aura of Vitality to start gradually healing us. As this is all happening.
Oh shit.
So let me know how many turns are going by, Christina, and I'll just roll hit points for folks.
Instead of doing it in increments, I may, since we're just kind of sitting here and RPing, I may
Okay.
just let it tick.
Okay, that's fine too. I just, I don't, in case this leads to actual blows, I wanted to start healing some people up.
My queen.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. now?
I am useful. I know names of demons, how to navigate early layers of 9 hells, get you in contact with those who might want the delicate soul of your mate. Yes, I am useful, yes. Without me, you cannot talk to the depths.
Why do I feel like you're not the only one that worships this guy?
You must find another that worships Sanguinus. Yes, yes, good luck. Good luck in your search.
If you do something funky again, I am going to eat you myself. Understood?
Well, we do know where this demon lives, and we know his name. I can't imagine he's that difficult to find.
Grebella's still holding him up, trying to decide if she's gonna eat him or not.
We can also ask other kobolds back home if they know anything about this.
You're not as special as you make yourself seem, buddy.
I am going to go get the rally car behind you and drive the fuck away.
Sorry, somebody's having a really fun time with their fucking motorcycle outside my house.
I'm going to go.
I'm so confused because I didn't hear it, and he said the rally car, and I'm like, what?
Because all I heard in the background of a fucking Azrael.
Azrael's just revving up, ready to
And
drive
Azrael's
into
gonna
hell.
run you the fuck over. Yeah. And then I'm gonna eat you.
Just fell into Akira for a second.
You may want me to gain more power, but if you fuck with me on the way, you are not going to live very long. Do you understand?
I do, my queen. Such power requires sacrifice, yes?
You'd make a good sacrifice, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Yes, there it is. I will let you decide whether that means that Grebella has some sort of rage via our patron Lich or not. And just fucks him up.
Narcissa wants to keep him alive.
Oof.
Interesting.
Mess with me again, buddy. And I'll be feeding you to something much worse than one of your demons.
She puts him down.
Ah, of course. Of course. All of us gain power at a price. What are you willing to pay?
How much health does he have left?
He's at full hit points.
He took a big firebolt,
Oh shit! I'm
Yeah,
so
threw a
sorry.
grenade
He's
at him.
not at full hit points. Here, hold on.
and then we let him burn for a round or two.
So he is okay. For some reason, it's not bringing up my hit point thing. 1 second.
You're fine. I don't want to kill him, but I do want to.
Oh no, he is wounded though.
He is wounded, so like if I breathed fire on him, it would make him die. Okay.
You're lucky that Coslo's already messed you up, or I would also set you on fire.
I can throw another one if you want.
There's his hit points.
Ah, no, enough blood has been shed this day. Sanguinus is sated.
I doubt that very much.
For now.
She steps closer, just gives him.
And that is where we will stop today's session. I will allow you. You all can teleport back to Grebella's lair. Once per long rest, Grebella can take only Azrael, Tugum, and Kozlo with her. So unfortunately, no taking other people unless other blood sacrifices are made. And if you're willing to make a deal with eldritch blood gods, please talk to your local kobold, Ms. Kigna. Well. Another pact in Grebella's belt.
This is fine.
This is fun.
Really expensive Hearthstone, you guys.
Really?
Listen,
But you'll get to see your
since
puppy
you
now.
guys-
You're welcome.
Since you guys don't know, oh, it was so worth.
I mean, Kozlo kind of susses, so...
Yeah.
Kozlo
We
is
have not
sus, but
gotten
he
to
doesn't.
that part of the conversation yet. I'm
The,
sure
like,
next
the
Nick's
week
wild
will
man
be.
is like
pocket.
too wild, right? Like he just like knows like something is sus.
Oh, we literally just Kozlo hasn't brought it up yet because we've been dealing with the bigger obnoxious asshole in the room.
There's
From what you
going-
can tell.
There's going to come a time where Tugum fucks around too much with other people, and he's going to find out. And now I really want us to go back to the VODs and figure out who the fuck actually picked Tugum off that mountainside, because I thought that might have actually been it for Tugum. Like, I'm pretty sure
You should.
nobody wanted to bother to pick him up off the fucking mountainside.
We should go back to the VODs. I'm actually gonna probably review those. Like, who brought him back?
I thought
Who did this?
I thought that when you said she does 300 damage her next ability, like she would do that much damage. She's like, oh, she'll just like one shot something, and you're like, no, she dies. I was like,
Well, it's like I'm thinking about like the spell, and like that is the spell she is casting. And if she's taking like full damage from the spell, then like yeah, like rules is written, she would take the full damage and not the split damage, right? So she just gets fucking obliterated, but she pays the blood price. She basically gave you made her give all her blood to the demon. So that's gonna have, I don't know, glorious consequences. Because not only did you make a demon way more fucking powerful, but you also lost Charlindra.
Who was very useful.
Your drug mule!
Yeah, no more drugs for Tugum. Tugum is
she
not
was
getting
like-
any more drugs.
She was like, you have to apologize, and then also you have to do things for me, or I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family. So.
Well, she was also going to teach you potentially how to make joy, which is the
Yeah, she was going to teach you how to make your own drugs.
Yeah, now she's.
I
now
don't
she's good.
suspect, honestly, that Tugum has, like, that much, like, foresight as a character. Like,
Absolutely not.
I feel like he's,
100%
like,
correct.
100% id. Like,
So my
in the
chat's
moment-
asking if Charlindra took the brunt of the hit points, shouldn't the others have ended up at full health? No, because in the chain lightning cycle, Grebella goes first, Azrael went second, Kozlo went third, and then Tugum was last. And then Charlindra, just because of the wild magic, took the full brunt because of
Is
how
that
it
your
how it
chat?
popped
Is that
up.
your chat
Yeah.
asking that?
Yeah.
Does your chat hate
Because
me
it's
now?
not no, it's not like
do you mean
retroactive, right? Now. Oh no, they've hated you since the start.
Hell yeah.
No,
Yeah, I mean
Success.
now they were like, wow, Tugum's annoying, and then he's like, wow, when did Tugum become a fucking serial killer? So we've evolved.
they're not
that's
wrong.
called character growth.
It is, and now that
Like
he
a
sent
weed.
fucking Charlindra to fucking hell,
The Shadow Realm.
to the
Shadow
Shadow Realm. And Grebella could potentially get her back, but it would require, a cross-planar trip. And the only people that you have met that know cross-planar travel are the Vaki,
Damn,
So
that's
far.
crazy.
so far.
Guess I haven't met Rain yet.
Or
Gotta have that crossover episode,
Hey,
guys.
ask Narcissa. That should be fine. Hey, Narcissa, how?
I think
mean,
that's
you know,
probably the
You have
stupid
two
thing that
people
will
in your
happen.
head. You have two people in your head that could solve this problem instantly for you. Instant gratification.
I mean,
Narcissa,
I'm still-
Narcissa would be like, oh, you need help.
I'm
He'd
still
just be
on
like,
team.
oh, you need help?
Which is why I did that wisdom roll. But,
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
Charlinder, if she comes back, won't know it was me.
The end of the world is gonna end up being Tugum's fault.
I'm still on team.
I hope
Let's
so.
just help Narcissa out.
I mean, it's headed that way.
I mean, how bad could it be?
How bad could it possibly
I wouldn't have
be?
to talk to any managers if I would just listen to her, probably. You know,
Yeah, how am I most hated when Grebella's a literal Karen?
She's
it got things
she was
done.
helpful.
Rebella was a Karen for good. Tugum
Yeah.
is just Tugum for bad all
Tugum
the
for
time.
bad, yeah. Tugum for
Not
bad.
bad for me.
It
Yes,
has
still
been
bad for you
you
most of the time.
I remember that very distinct part where you totally chased off a very easy side quest item because you were an asshole to the dude.
I don't recall.
Exactly.
Real
Exactly.
quick before we abort, I'm just gonna roll 20d6 real quick.
Woo!
So 82 hit points is what we get back from the Aura Vitality. I'm just gonna split that. Grebella, go ahead and take 42, and then Kozlo and Azrael take 20 each.
For what again? Sorry.
Hit
Gain
points.
42 hit points.
Kozlo will get 20, Azrael gets 20, and Grebella gets 42.
All right.
Just so we don't have to remember that spell.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it for the game tonight, everybody. Thank you. It has gotten extra spicy, but also I'm looking forward to you guys also going back to Grebella's Horde because I've gussied it up a little bit with the changes. So.
I am
And puppy.
nervous
And
and
puppy.
excited.
So I will see you all next Monday.
All right.
All right. Good night,
Yeah.
guys.
Night.
Thanks for playing. All right, everybody. And that is it for Arctis today. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. These guys are getting into trouble. Catch our VODs on YouTube. Watch us live on Twitch. And catch our shorts and funny moments on Twitter. We're a really small channel. We appreciate all your follows. Thank you so much for hanging out in chat. 2020 site. Thank you, Nikiyashi. You guys are the best. Thank you. Worth it. Thank you. Worth it. I will see you Wednesday, and otherwise everybody else. Enjoy the VODs, and I will see you next time. Have a good night.